You may say he was a dreamer, but he surely was not the only one. One of the most influential singers in the world, John Lennon's life still continues to be examined thoroughly by the media, historians and fans alike. Apart from his sensational musical prowess, which he also displayed as part of the Beatles, people have a keen interest in his personal life too. Some good, some bad. Here are a few interesting facts about John Lennon. Lennon hated his own voice in spite of being one of the greatest singers in the history of rock music. John Lennon loved to play Monopoly. Lennon was not a good father, as he considered his eldest son Julian from his first wife Cynthia more like an unwanted child. The song Hey Jude was written by Paul McCartney to comfort a young Julian during his parents' divorce. Born on October 9, 1940, John Lennon himself had a very rough childhood. His father Alfred Lennon and mother Julia Stanley never got along very well. John Lennon lost his mother at the age of 17 and remained estranged from his father until before the latter's death. Lennon is the only Beatle to have never attended Paul McCartney's solo performance. He had planned to attend recording sessions of Paul's Venus and Mars album, but he could not because of Yoko Ono. In December of 1968, Lennon became the first Beatle to perform solo, though Paul McCartney was the first to announce his departure from the band.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, now, stand by me. Stand by me. Stand by me.
Lennon was a huge Bing Crosby fan, particularly of the song Please. In fact, the Beatles song With a Little Help from My Friends was inspired from the same Crosby song. John Lennon, who became an ambassador of peace and love in his later life, himself admitted to have been a woman beater. His first wife Cynthia Lennon often had to bear the brunt of his rage. Lennon collected Beatles memorabilia, and among the most famous of the artifacts were the photos of Beatles taken during their Hamburg days, which became the cover of the 1975 album Rock and Roll. This could be heartbreaking to some, but John Lennon and not Paul McCartney actually broke up the Beatles because it was Lennon who wanted to perform solo.
Love me do, whoa, love me.